I'm your host, BrightLearn, and today we're diving into a conversation that could very well redefine how you think about money, wealth, and the future of our global economy. We're unpacking an interview with none other than Robert Kiyosaki, the legendary author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who sat down with Mike Adams and Todd Pittner on decentralized TV. This is not just a chat about finance. It's a wake-up call, a rallying cry for anyone who wants to safeguard their assets and secure their financial future. Now, if you've ever felt like the financial world is a maze designed to confuse you, you're not alone. But Robert Kiyosaki is here to shine a light on the path forward. So let's break it down and explore the key insights from this fascinating interview. Kiyosaki kicks off the conversation with a stark reminder. The United States dollar is no longer backed by gold. Since 1971, when President Richard Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, our currency has been what Kiyosaki calls fake money, or fiat currency. And history tells us that no fiat currency has ever stood the test of time. From the Chinese Empire to the Roman and Greek empires, fiat currencies have always fallen. Why? Because when governments face financial trouble, they simply print more money. And as Kiyosaki points out, this is a recipe for disaster. He draws a comparison to the Weimar Republic, where hyperinflation paved the way for Hitler's rise to power. The U.S. is on a similar trajectory, with the debt ceiling being raised and the national debt skyrocketing. In just 2 months, the U.S. debt increased by $1.8 trillion, a staggering figure that underscores the unsustainable nature of our current financial system. Kiyosaki doesn't mince words when it comes to the impact of these policies on everyday Americans. He criticizes the Biden administration's decisions, like canceling the Keystone XL pipeline, which he believes are deliberately designed to hurt the middle class. The result? Skyrocketing oil prices and a cost of living crisis that is pushing many to the brink. He emphasizes that it's not just about what politicians say, but what they do. And the actions of the current administration, he argues, are crushing the poor and middle class, setting the stage for potential social unrest. One of the most alarming revelations from the interview is the state of pension funds. Kiyosaki warns that Wall Street has robbed these funds, leaving them empty. He mentions the California Public Employees Retirement System as an example, suggesting that many more pension funds are in trouble. This is a ticking time bomb that could explode with devastating consequences for millions of retirees. Kiyosaki also delves into the topic of de-dollarization and the rise of the BRICS nations. He predicts that the upcoming meeting in Johannesburg, South Africa, could be a pivotal moment. With Saudi Arabia joining the BRICS alliance, the dollar's status as the global reserve currency is under threat. Kiyosaki believes that the introduction of a new BRICS currency could trigger a flood of dollars back into the U.S., leading to hyperinflation. Interestingly, Kiyosaki is a proponent of both gold, silver, and Bitcoin. He sees these assets as a hedge against the collapsing dollar. Unlike fiat currencies, which can be printed at will, gold, silver, and Bitcoin have intrinsic value and cannot be artificially inflated. He emphasizes the importance of owning assets that are off the grid, meaning they are not subject to the whims of central banks or governments. One of the recurring themes in Kiyosaki's message is the lack of financial education in our schools. He believes that this is a deliberate strategy to keep people financially illiterate and dependent on the system. Kiyosaki advocates for self-custody of assets, urging people to take control of their financial future by educating themselves and making informed decisions. Kiyosaki also highlights the importance of his cash flow game, which he developed to teach people about financial literacy and entrepreneurship. He believes that traditional education systems are designed to create employees, not entrepreneurs. The game is a tool to help people shift their mindset and embrace the principles of financial freedom. As the interview wraps up, Kiyosaki leaves us with a powerful message. The space between our ears is our greatest asset or our greatest liability. He urges us to use this time to educate ourselves, invest wisely, and prepare for the opportunities that will arise from the coming financial crisis. He predicts that by 2030, there will be more opportunity than ever before for those who are prepared. In conclusion, Robert Kiyosaki's insights are a clarion call for anyone who wants to protect their assets and secure their financial future. His message is clear. The old ways of saving money and relying on traditional financial systems are no longer viable. Instead, we must embrace new strategies, educate ourselves, and take control of our financial destiny. So, what can you do? Start by visiting richdad.com to learn more about Kiyosaki's work and explore his books and resources. Educate yourself about alternative assets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin. And most importantly, take action. The future is uncertain, but with the right knowledge and mindset, you can navigate the challenges ahead and emerge stronger. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, the path to prosperity begins with knowledge and action. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep thriving.
This has been a BrightLearn.ai summary of an interview between Robert Kiyosaki and decentralized TV hosts Mike Adams and Todd Pittner on August 7th, 2023. The full interview is available at brighteon.com, where you can also find podcasts and special reports by Mike Adams and other creators. Visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage of this interview and breaking news on critical stories that will keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.